And maybe the question was never, why did this happen to me? Maybe the question is really, what now?
Yo, you should start a podcast.
The woman who stands in the middle of uncertainty and realizes she can't go back to who she used to be. Porque esa misma mujer eres tú.
Oh my God, almost. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I'm running late. This is not good. No good. Come, puppy. Mommy has to go to court. Yeah. That's a cider ticket. A speeding ticket.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna literally throw you in the car, and then we gotta go. Hold on, baby.
Alex.
It's raining.
Hi, kiss.
Juan, thank you so much for coming with me. You know, he's my makeup artist, he's my friend. He is just coming with me for moral support to fight this ticket. What the fuck happened to my phone just now? Shh, I'm a mess. A mess. I have till 9:15. La puerta está cerrada. Okay. I have till 9:15 to make it to my son's daycare. Because let me tell you how my son's daycare be trying it. They really be trying it. But the good thing is that since it's summer and school is out, it's right there in downtown Hartford, and I typically get there in about 10 minutes. But every now and again, there'll be some bullshit on the highway. All right, we're gonna put some tunes on because, you know, we need to get some vibes going. Like, turn this rushed kind of energy around. Because, you know, law of attraction, if you're rushing, all of a sudden you're stopping at like red lights. You know, just dumb things are slowing you down that wouldn't usually slow you down, but it's happening because, of course, you're rushing and the universe is like, you know, feeding that. So we are going to trip the matrix and just put some tunes on.
I don't wanna be just a memory, and I don't wanna feel your wings break free. Cause I think I might do anything for you if you just let me.
Okay, good. See? That's what I'm talking about.
How could I
We're gonna make it.
forget your words, how they cut me to short.
Okay, you ready? Come. Things say. Failure to respond to someone's complaint. 10 a.m. Oh, good. We're good on time. And I need to go to Superior Court, Rockville. Well, we're gonna fight this ticket, speeding ticket. East Hartford PD. Okay, I was riding on Talon Turnpike. You know, I wasn't even in a rush. I was actually coming out of the gym. I wasn't working that day. I was on my way home to make myself a nice protein-packed lunch. And I was listening to some tunes. I see the cop, like, literally, I saw him a mile away. His lights were already on. They like to post up in that one little area next to the stop sign on Talon Turnpike. Like, everybody knows this. Everybody knows that you're looking for speeders. Hence the reason why, number one, I definitely wasn't speeding. Genuinely, I don't know if I was, to be honest, but I didn't feel like I was. And I saw him already, so I already knew to slow down. And I pass him, and he's like, and his lights, like, go on. I'm like, what the hell? Pulls me over, and he's like, yeah, do you know why I stopped you? And I'm like, no, actually, I don't. And he goes, yeah, I caught you on the radar going, I think he either said 45 or 55. I don't even remember. All I know is that I was like, what? Really? And he's like, yeah. And I said, okay, well, I didn't realize I was going that fast. I mean, I live close by. I travel this road. I frequent this road often. And he's like, yeah, driver's license and registration. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to cancel this morning's telehealth appointment as I have a conflict in my schedule for today, comma, I forgot that I had to fight a ticket in court this morning, exclamation point.
So when there was a fraud alert on your phone, right?
Yep.
You called the number that they told you to call, or you clicked no or yes?
I did both. But now you're not saying that you're not sure if that's the number to call. So I'm asking politely if you could maybe verify with someone there. Because I don't want to hang up and just start calling numbers.
Definitely. I'm going to double check with my manager and see what he said. Okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much. Gotta wait till this guy picks up the phone because I can't go in there without any funds to pay my ticket. Oh. Do I look like someone that would speed? Or do I look like someone that is responsible that follows the speed limit? What is it giving? I fear that I am giving psychotic single mom that takes life too seriously. Maybe I'll find my husband. My love story that I like fantasize about. Like I'm going to court to fight a ticket. And I breeze shoulders against a hotshot, handsome lawyer. Just a single mom. Give me a break. My name is Natalie, and this is CBS News, and we're tuning live here at Rockville Superior Court. Sir, please, you can go on by. How you doing today? Very good. Very good. I cannot with myself. Okay. All right, wish me luck. Bye.
I just lost my friend all the way back in Florida for these Ozark mountains. I'm always the new girl, the new girl.
All right, well, that went really well. My ticket dropped from 206 to 35. And also, like, something really cool happened in there. I go in and I check in, And this girl walks up, and I'm like sitting down over here. I'm like sitting down, and she's in line, like waiting to check in with the prosecutor. And she looks at me, and I look at her, and I'm like, she looks familiar. She goes, checks in, and she turns around and she walks up to me, and she's like, I followed the Love Is Doing my recent podcast. We're gonna blah blah. And she gives me a hug, and I'm like, oh my God, thank you for following me. It was the coolest thing. So yeah, got it dropped off from 206 to 35. We up! We up, baby! It's like, I need to stop saying that. That's another influencer that says that I love and follow. But I just love saying that, because we up! All right.
New girl, oh, it's a new girl. New girl, I am always new.
Now that we just dropped our fine from 206 to 35, we're gonna celebrate. And how do we do that? I cook for my friends, because cooking is a love language. And today, it's rainy. It's like kind of like out. So that calls for un sopón bien puertorriqueña de salchichón y pollo. So we're gonna go to Key Foods right now, and we're gonna do some grocery shopping, because I'm about to throw it down for my friends. Cooking for my friends. We're making sopita. We're going to Key Foods. It's gonna be a fun activity in the rain. Inflation. Inflation in real time. $3.99 for an avocado. Like what is avocados like? Just bricks of cocaine now? I don't like them too soft. I don't like them too soft. I like them like a happy medium. This is the nat way.
So the nat way is wrong. So because if you do like this, you're just squeezing the avocado. You're supposed to go top and bottom.
To squeeze? So you're still squeezing?
No, because then you'll be able to know.
Yeah, but what are you doing top to bottom?
So
You're squeezing.
right here, no, just like this. And if it's soft, it's ready. Because
okay.
a lot of people,
Actually, I
when they
didn't know
come to
that.
the store, they do this. So sometimes it's not ready in the inside. It's just been smudged like this. So this one.
But think about it. If it's been smudged, that means that it's ready, because if it's not ready, you can't smudge it.
This was my Mexican friend. Is that a good size?
It's been 367 days since. It went through. I'm not a broke bitch.
Ahora le tienen cocina y cuando no,
¿Estás de acuerdo con eso? Mírame la cara mía y dígame si yo cocino.
cocina. Le mete
Ajá.
sazón.
Él le mete, yo sé.
Estamos usando comataje porque le mete. Wow, that's it real quick.
Yeah, he did. He was like, look at my face and say that shit one more time, bitch. Diana looked at him and she was like, "Now you cook. Now you cook. My bad. We're just here wild in the rain. This is nature. There's beauty, even when it's raining." Bye guys. I'll see you guys back home. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Ugh.
Whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa.
Good old East Hartford, right where I grew up. Back there was Stage East. If you know, you know.
Oh, shit.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, my parents used to go there salsa dancing. This used to be Tommy K Video, and then it's not Tommy K Video, and it used to be Evelyn's, and it's not Evelyn's anymore. I don't even know what it is. Snipes, what is that? These kids, you know? Kids just putting names on stores. You just should have kept Evelyn's. There was nothing wrong with Evelyn's. Remember when we thought that they were gonna open up like urgent care here? And it's a Dollar General. Yo, we were like seeing them going through construction for like a whole year, and we're like, yeah, that's definitely an urgent care. It ended up being a Dollar General. All right, we got the stuff. We're ready to go in.
Sorry, my only help is me putting my lipstick on.
Plátanos.
Power.
Plátano power. That was good. We are making tostones because I like to make like a little salsita that is a family recipe. It is a secret recipe, and it's very secretive. So I can't tell you what the recipe is because if I tell you, I have to kill you. I'll do that first, and then I'll. So much love for my friends as a celebration. A celebration that we just brought our citation fine from $206 to $35. And that's a win, even though I still had to plead guilty. Small wins, different wins, but they're wins. Buen provecho.
Buen provecho.
All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. All right, this Dear Nat submission says, Dear Nat, I've been with my boyfriend for 14 and a half years. We have 4 beautiful children. I love him. However, I'm not sure if I'm just comfortable. I always think about how hard starting over is at my age. Also, protecting the kids. It's tough. I don't know, sometimes my mind just goes places and I can't stop it from going there. Interesting. Right now, I'm not even financially stable to go anywhere if I wanted to. I think my thoughts are sometimes just being impulsive because I get angry and my anxiety, depression kicks in. And that's the end of the submission.
Oh my God, this sauce. I'm sorry. This is oh, Jay. This is amazing. Yeah, you have to sell this.
Are you shitting me? You being for real?
Nah, you know.
So good.
Okay, yeah.
It's delicious.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder why he was like, you gotta make this up. You gotta.
Yeah, you're okay.
All right, back to the thing. So what does the anonymous is asking for her true opinion?
She's asking, yeah, I guess, to speak about it.
If she should stay, if she should go.
You know, it's interesting because I'm not sure if she is even asking
Right.
for advice. I feel like this submission is missing a lot of context.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I've been with my boyfriend for 14.5 years. We have 4 beautiful children. I love him. However, I feel like I'm just comfortable. I always think about how hard starting over is at my age. Also protecting the kids. It's tough. And see, that's where I start to kind of raise an eyebrow because there's a lot of context missing. And I'm not sure.
Where is she going with this?
I'm not sure kind of where to go because I don't know what you're asking. You know?
Let's assume, right? First of all, thank you so much for feeling comfortable.
Absolutely.
Of utilizing this space where strangers could give an opinion and they might,
or just let be vulnerable and tell us about themselves and their lives and do a Dear Dad submission. That's Uncle. Thank you so much. We honor that and we will make sure that this is a safe space for it. But we want to be responsible.
Yeah.
You know.
And that brings me to, it's very difficult to touch these type of subjects, even with our close friends.
Yeah.
Because it is a vulnerable situation. It's a vulnerable moment in transition. And you know what? Sometimes this is how we feel at the moment. This is something that could potentially be worked on through therapy, get fixed or get better. And then how do we go back and face the people that we already have talked shit? You know, like we already have mentioned, like, I'm ready to go, I'm so tired, this and that, this and that. And this is, I believe, one of the main reasons why we don't feel comfortable going to a friend or to a family member.
We don't want to really be held.
And this is
well, you said.
Like, and this is why I always highly recommend people to first put it on God's hands and then seek for special and professional therapy, right? Who will guide you and give you the best advice, and they're not gonna judge.
To you safe. This is probably something that would be appropriate with a therapist to help you process your confusion, where you are. You don't know if you're comfortable. You don't know if you know.
Absolutely. It has helped me. It has helped me a lot. And I've been in that position before. Not necessarily her same scenario, but I've been in a position where
we can all, as women, relate.
Yeah. And I've been in the position where I have, told friends about things that were very intimate, and then they got resolved. And then how do I go back and say, you know what? I did set this A, B, and C when I was emotional, but you know what? In reality, this is how things went down. They're gonna look at you with a side eye. Like, did you lie? Did you exaggerate it? Was this really happening? And then you're not gonna feel, it's very hard. And your friends are always gonna be on your side because they're your friends. Versus going to therapy, the therapist is gonna hold a position.
And friends are gonna be biased.
Yeah. So
real therapist is gonna look at everything objectively.
Yeah, absolutely. I highly recommend therapy. Therapy has worked wonders in my life. The thing that I suggest is, like, if you are Latina, try to look for a multicultural therapist or for somebody that speak your language. Or people that look like you in general. People that will understand.
Or a therapist that's more human. Therapist that's married that has children. Someone that. Now, that brings me actually to my next question. Not to move away from this, but I think you bring up a good point of good friends, having good friends around in these situations. So could you say that you are the type of friend that would be more biased when you're giving advice, or you can give advice objectively?
I it depends.
Yeah.
When it comes to relationships, now I am the type of friend that I listen, but I hold back a lot in what I advise you. Because
You have space.
yes, I hold space, and I am the friend that. But I say now because back then
Right.
I would be like, leave that,
Right.
blah blah blah.
Right.
Now that I'm in a different phase of my life, that I won't just walk away from situations. My approach to an advice is different. So honestly, therapy it will always be my best advice.
Yeah.
Don't make quick decisions, especially when you are holding a relationship for so long, especially if there are kids involved. But I am a safe space for the few friends that I have.
Yep.
I being that friend where I'll just go to your house or we'll go to a coffee place and I stay quiet. I don't even give an opinion. Just a safe space. And I don't judge my friends. I just listen. Because sometimes we just need to vent.
And that's like gold. When you are, okay, because you said something earlier, like sometimes people are afraid to come out to their close friends because they don't want to be really held accountable to maybe the shit that they talked about their husband or their boyfriend or what they did. And then still staying in the situation and then their friends looking at them sideways. Immediately, right away, I think if you do that and you have friends that turn around and can do that, look at you sideways over some shit that you said while you were emotional, some shit that you said out of venting because they are your friend and are a safe space, and they hold you accountable to that, and now they expect you to act on it. I don't think that is a good friend in my opinion. I don't. I am the friend now because I also used to be that friend because I used to be very judgmental. And I used to be like, they were like, girl, didn't you say? But, I think that with life comes age, comes experience. I think life humbles their lunch. And the woman that I am today, you could tell me some wild shit today. You could tell me some absolutely wild shit today. I mean, depends, you know what I mean? We can't go too crazy, you know what I mean? But, I have boundaries too. But you could tell me some shit today and if next week you were like, yeah, we talked it out and we figured it out and we're, amen. Like, that's just where I'm at. Go ahead, girl. I'm glad you guys talked through it. Like, I think that too many people
don't have the maturity.
They don't have the maturity and they project themselves onto their friends and what they would do in that situation. And when that friend doesn't act on how they would handle that situation, there's like this weird thing that happens, like this disconnect. But I think that's the beautiful thing about being almost sporty in women.
I love that I'm turning 40 next year.
Yeah.
I
just don't judge. Yeah. Go ahead, girl.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you slapped the shit out of him today?
But I will say.
Are y'all making love?
I would say to the anonymous that.
None of my business.
Seek for professional help. See how it goes. And it doesn't matter. She says she's 40 years old.
Actually, she didn't. What's her age?
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter if you have 2, 3 kids. You could always start over.
She's great. I'm sorry. I always think about how hard starting over is at my age, but she didn't. She didn't.
Well, I don't know because 40 is not old.
No.
No.
Diana said, "Girl, you can start over anytime.
Anytime.
Y'all know my slogan. You can. What do I say? You can choose to start over again
and again
and again and again. Okay, I stand 10 toes on that, but I don't say that para también darte idea and tell you like girl. You know what? Relationships are hard.
Yeah.
Relationships and commitment and lifelong commitments, they are hard. Some are not. I don't want to say they're not sustainable because they are sustainable, but I think we just need to get out of the idea that they're sustainable in the way that we want them to be, which is romantically. Maybe it's not sustainable romantically, but maybe it is sustainable with a level of respect, with a level of care, and with a level of love, but a love that's not romantic. You know, and as we grow older, we turn into different people. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean walk away from your family and your kids and everything like that, but it might mean you need to step away and get to know who you are at this time of your life and figure out what that person needs, because maybe it has nothing to do with your relationship. Maybe it has nothing to do with your husband, your partner. Maybe it's something to do within yourself that you need to fulfill within yourself. I feel like a lot of us tend to just be in relationships and have this like idea that we need to like be fulfilled by this person, you know, and I don't think that that's, I used to think that that was a thing, and I don't think that that's a thing. I think that whenever you get that feeling of like, you know, I think that sometimes it's boredom, sometimes it's a void within you, but it's your body telling you like, hey, we need to get to know each other again. You know, and maybe once you start doing those things, maybe that spark is in you, and maybe that spark will spark up a thing between the two of you. Or I don't know, that's just like my take. You know, there's many takes on this, but that is like one of my go-tos when I hear something like that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then there was like, you know, protecting the kids, it's tough. I could have went that so many different ways. Like, girl, where we protecting the kids from? I'll flip this table over right now.
Yeah.
Really? Or do you feel like you need to protect your kids from
Disappointment?
You know, we failed at marriage. You know, what are you protecting them from? You know, so
And sometimes protecting them is letting go. Sometimes, and this is overall a lot of things. Sometimes protecting overall is letting go. Sometimes the kids will get a healthier version of parents by being apart from each other.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know, society accustoms us to fake to be the perfect family, to fake so many things, and this is why
Image.
yeah, this is why like I have 2 kids, and I promise you, even though I gave birth to both of them, my boy is gonna have a different version of me than what my daughter had.
Yeah.
And it's because it comes with maturity. So
All to see me sharing was court.
So I honestly recommend people to just sit on it. Yeah, don't rush into decisions. Don't just be out here telling your business to everybody, because everybody is going to have a different approach, different opinions. This is, you know, the intimacy of your home. It has to be, you know, solved with professionals, people that don't know you, that are not going to have an emotional approach towards the situation.
Right. I think that's solid advice. I think that's a solid takeaway. You know what I mean? And be careful who you're opening up to, or rather evaluate who your friends are. You know, are they friends that are supportive? That are judgmental when you're going through these confusions and phases. Because let me tell you something though.
Yeah, but friends
I do not, but hold on a second. Because I do not want to minimize how healing having girlfriends is. Get the kite. Oh my God. She spilled the soup on her white shirt.
And a faded it.
But I tell you what, my friends that I have now, I love them so much. They're so healing. But that took so much time.
in a different season of your life.
So much time, different seasons of my life, different versions of myself.
Yeah, because I always say, if you know, sometimes the people that we have to say goodbye to, in some way, how we aligned it at that moment with them, whether things were bad,
Absolutely.
For some reason, we were friends. Whether it was the short season or it was a long season, for some reason, we hang around with them, we sit on tables with them, and then when you kind of catch yourself, like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
I don't belong here.
Yeah. I don't
And
even
you move, you know, like me, for example, I know who I don't want ever ever to be around.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I choose silence in so many situations in my life, because I'm not wasting my energy. But to recognize those red flags, and not only in relationships and friendships, even with family, to be able to recognize those red flags and just, instead of seeking for revenge, just distance. It takes time. It takes for you to take the lessons the life is giving you. You can actually just walk away quietly. There's no need to fight. El que pelea solo se encuentra. Like, that's what it is. So anyways, her situation, I will advise her to stand on business. Stand on business and literally mind your business on the fact that consult it with God, consult it with yourself, go to a professional that will advise you impartially. Am I saying it right? That will not take a side. It will tell you, well, this is what you need to recognize. This is where you are. And they will work with you. And after that, make a decision. It's okay to validate how you feel. Validate that you're afraid. But you're not a tree. Move. Because we're only getting older. And whatever you allow is what is going to continue happening.
Mm-hmm. I think life calls just for us to evolve. And you can't stay stagnant, You can't stay stagnant if you stay stagnant, you will start to feel just misaligned. We'll start to feel like, what's going on? Like, am I happy? Am I not happy? Am I bored? Like, do I really love you? Am I just comfortable? Am I, well, we got the house, we got the keys, we got the mortgage, we got the,
Maybe she needs to sit down with him and have a chat with him
and
see where
yes.
he...
You know what?
Yeah.
Go on right here. Was we over here talking about fucking friends? Be careful who your friends are. And we probably should have led with that. We should have started with, like, have you talked to him?
Yeah, maybe she should.
Does he know this? Mm-hmm. And it's funny because this is a little bit on brand because we were kind of talking about this morning earlier.
But otra cosa, if she's not, sometimes, because I am guilty of this.
Yeah.
We cannot blame our partner for not being happy.
Because
they're not responsible for our happiness. Like, they're not.
No.
They should be a compliment.
Exactly.
But they're not fully responsible to make us happy. So
they are not the beholder of your fulfillment.
Absolutely. So sometimes
you got to do that for yourself.
Yes, we are.
He
so
better do
unhappy.
that for himself.
Yeah, we are so unhappy that lead us to blame other people for us feeling miserable, for us feeling not happy. Like, no, you also have to check yourself.
Checks and balances.
Yeah.
Checks and balances. Like, what's going on the inside? What's going on with you? Yeah, exactly. To my point, what I was saying earlier, like, a lot of the times it's just your body is asking you to go inward. Like, what do we need to learn about ourselves at this stage in this season of our lives? Mm-hmm. What do we need to do to make ourselves feel good? And that's that. And this is assuming that this is the angle that's coming from, because we don't have a lot of context. We don't really know.
So next time when you say...
Yeah, I'm going to need y'all to be specific. Like, girl...
Tell us the whole tea.
I went through his phone. Okay, so we could really dive in deep here because, so many ways we can go with that. But definitely wish you nothing but clarity, love, and that you do what you need to do to make yourself feel good. And I think if we did that for ourselves, that would definitely guide us in our relationships. It would guide us in our decisions. Because then we wouldn't be looking for that validation externally. It would be coming internally. Yeah. Yeah. That was good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love this. We need them to be more specific.
Mm-hmm. We need the tea.
Yeah.
Dame el bochinche.
No, pero para tener eso, también hay que preparar café. Porque cuando tú tomas café, es para chismear.
Eso sí. Eso sí. Eso sí. Wow, this is delicious.
This was delicious.
This is
yes.
delicious. Thank you so much.
so
We felt the love on the seasoning.
So happy.
Thank you. The rice was amazing.
The rice
as
was-
well. The rice, well,
Very good. Really
the
well.
rice was delicious. The avocado was delicious. At least the one that I had.
The one
I chose.
The one that you chose.
And the tostones, patacones, they are amazing.
With the sauce.
Yeah.
What should be on the menu next time?
The stuffed shells.
You want me to do that?
Yes.
Stuffed shells.
Stuffed shells. And then now that you're going to be reading the anonymous, we want them to be more specific.
Yeah.
More detailed on everything.
Yeah.
And if they are asking for an advice, because right now,
Right, because I wasn't sure if she was asking for advice.
right,
Or if she just wanted us to speak on like that scenario. And I even like I don't know how I feel about giving advice. You know, I would like to change that to perspective.
okay.
Because I am no expert.
Yep.
Okay. I got 2 baby daddies. 2.
And we all transitioning through a lot.
And yes, but I certainly have perspective and life experience. And, you know, I think we all have some gems that we can offer. So with that, thank you all so much.
Thank you for
we
having us.
Thank you.
And feeding us.
Thanks for it. Doing so much stuff.
So,
Love you guys.
closer with Tamar.
Thank you for hanging out with me.
Welcome. Thank you.
My God, Juan was here since like this morning.
Juan is the truth.
He really is. He really is. He really is.
We are so happy to have you here with us, Juan. Like, you are the truth.
Oh my God, yeah.
So supportive.
Yesterday
So-
he texted me. He's like, "Hey, Eddie, do you want me to go with you to court?" I said, "Absolutely." I said, "Absolutely. Come with me to court. I need moral support."
Hey, you won. That is a small win, but it's
I
a win.
won. I won. I meant that I had to plead guilty,
That's okay.
but that's okay.
That's okay. Sometimes,
Sometimes-
sometimes you have to play guilty to win.
That's a word. That's a word. Sometimes you gotta plead guilty to win. And with that said it. Want to let you guys know that no matter where you are, if you're in your house, if you're in your car, if you're at work, if you're at the gym, if you're at
In court.
if you're at court fighting a ticket, you can start over again and again and again and again. And you don't gotta wait for a Monday. You don't gotta wait for a new year. You don't gotta wait for tomorrow. You could make that change and you can start over right now. So, love you guys so much. Stay tuned. We got some good episodes coming up for you guys. And we love you.
And maybe the question was never, why did this happen to me? Maybe the question is really, what now?
Yo, you should start a podcast.
The woman who stands in the middle of uncertainty and realizes she can't go back to who she used to be. Porque esa misma mujer eres tú.